way, and then
that's what I said in Jacina's video. People were looking at Mama Rhonda and Natalie and Josh why didn't they do more? But like I said, at that time and at that age, Cena had the right to make her own choices, and if Josh had done something reactionary or retaliatory in the sense of going and whooping Brian's ass, it would have just pushed Cena further into Brian's control, in Brian's arms. What's up, Solicited Nation? It's your girl Nikki, and I'm back with another Unsolicited Truth Reaction. Hello if you're new, welcome back if you're not. If you enjoy the content, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below so we can keep this party going. And please, guys, continue to watch the ads, continue to hit the thanks button, and continue to subscribe, because all of that helps me continue to do this for you on a full-time basis. Now, I'm getting straight into Josh's video. He says, I'm not okay, life update. I'm wondering if he's going to address what's been going on between his sisters and and Zasha. So I'm not going to hold us up. Let's get straight to the video.
Most people are going to do what they want to do regardless, and when they ask you for your opinion, they're really just asking for confirmation to do what they wanted to. I've tried to make this video 3 times. Well, this is my 3rd time. There's been a lot going on, a whole lot. My car got stolen. Had a lot of shit. That's just one of many things. Getting a lot of people wanting an update on the situation that's going on with Cena and Brian. Zasha, Zasha posted a video. She was upset and I just wanted to know my take on everything or whatever. I'm gonna address some of that stuff and just give you guys an overall update because yeah, I've been ghost, and I don't miss posting days. It's been years, literally. I haven't posted in like 3 weeks or something. It's honestly just been a rough beginning of the year. I was gonna sit here and re-explain even just the whole car situation so you guys can understand what happened and how crazy and how messy this situation is, but instead what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just run back one of the videos that I tried to make a couple days ago, and then I just kind of scrapped it because I was getting overwhelmed just talking about it for real. But I'm gonna run that for y'all so you can watch that. Then I'm gonna address like some of the other stuff that's been going on as well. But yeah, let's run that. I've been going through a lot.
His car got stolen out the garage?
Too much. Like this right here. That spot. That's where my car was supposed to be. My car got stolen. It's gone. They're fixing the gate now. They were just working on it like an hour ago. The gate's still not put up. They just put up the little, I don't know if you can see it, the little barrier, but the actual rolling part of the gate they haven't put up yet. The part that rolls to come down, it's been gone for like a month, and my car's gone. I had about $6,000 worth of stuff in it. Ooh. And I don't always do that, but I feel like I was targeted, man. Like it was literally right here. I go on a snowboarding trip to Mammoth with a friend of mine, and we don't take my car. The thing is, I was gonna take my car, so I put a lot of stuff in the back. Now, I left at like 3 in the morning. There's no way possible there was anybody here to see. I had a laptop, camera lens, all types of stuff. There's no way anybody saw that. That right there is a camera. This is so unbelievable. So I come back and I see that my car's gone. Go to file a police report. They're like, oh, are there cameras on the premises? Yes, because I swear, like I feel like I'm targeted, bro. I live in K-Town, all right? That's Koreatown. And ever since I moved in here, like people, like it's all like everyone in this building's Asian. I'm the only black person in this building. And I'm not really trying to make it about that, but like nobody else's car got broken into. Nobody else's car got stolen. My car was locked. Like even the camera malfunctioned. Camera facing my parking spot. All the other cameras were fine. The camera facing my parking spot malfunctioned. I'm lost. I don't know what to do, seriously, and that's why I've been ghost. I haven't posted in like weeks. I mean, you guys know, I haven't missed a post day in years. I feel like I can't shoulder all of this. You guys deserve better. You guys deserve somebody that'll just be able to suck it up and push forward.
No. We deserve somebody who's authentic. That's what we deserve. That's what we deserve. We deserve somebody who's authentic, and that's what he's being right now. I ain't mad at it. He's overwhelmed, clearly. Damn.
I'm trying to do, and I picked up the camera so many times to try and record something for y'all. I feel brain dead. I feel like I don't have any ideas for concepts, anything interesting. Like I really just need help. I don't know what that means. And like I said, I don't want to make this a racist thing. I hate that people do that. I hate that that's always like the quickest thing people want to run to. But I promise y'all, like the way that they looked at me here, like even just in the neighborhoods, like almost got into a fight with this dude because I'm wondering why haven't they contacted me about anything. The woman who I gave all the information to put the wrong model of the car. It's a model that doesn't even exist, an Audi 84. It's an A4. They're looking for a car that doesn't exist, and then they put the wrong phone number. They put my wrong contact phone number. And that's what keeps happening. They're telling me the stuff inside the car, it's not gonna be able, they're not gonna be able to replace it. I haven't felt motivated. And even making this video right now, I really don't even know what the purpose is. But see y'all are commenting, asking if I'm okay, asking what's going on. So I was just watching those clips back and I look stressed. It's interesting, real quick, like one of the things to keep in mind is when you're going through something, it might feel like the end of the world. And I can see in my eyes, that's what it felt like. I can, just the way I'm saying things, it felt like a desperately stressed.
He seemed defeated,
Like today, it's just 2 days later. I'm not perfect. I still feel stressed, obviously, but man, it's so much better. And that's just something you got to know in your heart is when you're going through some shit, when it's hitting the fan, just know on the other side of that, even if it's a day later, 2 days later, it's going to feel much better. So yeah, watching that clip was just really eye-opening. Like, damn, that was just 2 days ago. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe somebody needed to hear that if it helps. So yeah, now we're back real time. In the middle of that video, I was getting a lot of notifications because Zasha had dropped the video about what she was going through at the time. And I'm in the middle of that video and my phone just getting blown up with notifications. And from there, I just was like, yo, F the whole thing. We're here now. To just recap, I mean, I literally today just got the last piece of documentation they wanted receipt for every single thing that was in that car because I do have homeowners insurance. That's something that changed, which this is a fun fact. If you guys ever get something stolen out of your car and you have renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance or whatever, they can be covered. They want receipts for everything that was in there. Receipts, so you got to go contact your bank. One of the other things they want is like the call log, like the last 2 weeks of my call history, to make sure he didn't do it on purpose. To see if I was associating with any like felons or whatever that would steal the car from me or some shit. Like it's been a lot.
They do that to verify it ain't fraud like too.
My shit that's been going on. In terms of everything else, with Cena and Brian is interesting. I was getting a lot of comments about like people saying, as a brother, like how I could let them date, how I could let that happen.
I'm glad he's addressing
somebody who, you know, she was 17, 18, and he was, I don't know, 27. I don't know, bro, something crazy. How I could let that happen. And, you know, a lot of people saying a lot of different things. And you guys need to remember, you might feel like you see everything, but you have no idea what goes on behind closed doors. You have no idea.
Facts.
You might see 2%, literally 2% of the conversations that are had, of the arguments, of the discussions, like even just that situation alone. When Cena was 17, 18, started dating Brian, that did a lot of damage to our relationship. That was one of the things that I remember going crazy over that. I remember arguing with my mom, arguing with Cena, everybody going crazy. That was like a literal hard time for the entire family because how I wasn't okay. I wasn't gonna let this happen, but I'm a brother, I'm a son, I'm nobody's father. I can't literally make it not happen. What I could do is distance myself from the family, from Cena, from Brian, to make a stand. When I was younger, that's what I did. And a lot of times what that was that created resentment. Me taking a step back created a situation where it's like now they don't have me in their lives at all, and I'm cutting them off because that's the only thing I can do. When I go put hands on Brian, what's that do with Cena? You think Cena breaks up with him because I did that? No,
right,
Cena's
exactly.
probably gonna look at me a certain type of way, and then
that's what I said in Jacina's video. People were looking at Mama Rhonda and Natalie and Josh like, why didn't they do more? But like I said, at that time and at that age, Cena had the right to make her own choices, and if Josh had done something reactionary or retaliatory in the sense of going and whooping excuse me, whooping Brian's ass, it would have just pushed Cena further into Brian's control, in Brian's arms.
His defense and his aid. And there were times where there's a lot. All right. Like, even in that situation, there was just a lot that happened. There was a lot of damage that was done to the family because of that, until it was just like, you know what? Everyone's on their own journey, and I can't live people's journey for them. I can say, hey, there's a cliff over there, but I've tried grabbing people and picking people up and running away and trying to threaten and trying to, like, I've tried that. And that's one of the reasons why I think people have said, and I can definitely agree that, oh, Josh, you can be controlling and all that, because it's hard for me to let go if I care about somebody. And I'm like, hey, you know, that cliff over there, you might have to fall off of it, sometimes twist an ankle, but it could be worse. But you might have to go through that. You might have to go through that journey. That's where I'm at now. Be a safe place for them to land. People go through their journey. They can know that I'm here for them if they need to talk to me. But I can't force as much as I would like to. And as much as, you know, maybe it could have helped, I can't force anybody to do something that they don't want to do. Most people are going to do what they want to do regardless. So when they ask you for your opinion, they're really just asking for confirmation to do what they wanted to. If you don't give them that confirmation to do what they're already going to do regardless, you know, most of the time they'll tell you, thank you, I'll think about it. But,
they not going to,
you know,
they're going to still do what they want to do.
So there's that situation, man. But me and Cena, we're on good terms. I mean, you guys saw the video that we did. No, this battery's about to die. This is a couple days after I filmed that clip down there, right? I filmed that clip down there. I don't know if you guys could tell when I filmed from down there, but this wasn't here. They just did this. This is 2 days later, okay? They just did this. They just put the gate with the whole railing. They only had this little square part. They just put all this up. Look how fast they're moving. The gate was down for about a month and a half. Then all of a sudden my car gets stolen and they want to do all this. And they don't want to take no type of responsibility either. Talking about, oh, well, they could have came in from anywhere. They could have came from the front because the UPS person might have left the door open or whatever.
Okay, they could have came in that way, but how did they get out? They still had to go through the damn gate and the gate was broken.
As my car gets stolen, oh, now we got security. In an effort to maintain the integrity of our parking garage, we are implementing a parking permit system. When I first moved in here, there was no system. They said, you pay this fee for parking, which you have to pay for the parking here. You pay this fee for the parking and you can park wherever you want to. All of a sudden, starting March 24th, 2022, which was last year, but starting last year, all vehicles parked must have a parking permit. They didn't want to take accountability for the car being stolen, but they're making all of these changes now. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Let me tell you something. If Josh hires a lawyer, any lawyer worth their salt or worth their weight in a law degree, he probably has I think he has a pretty valid case. Personally, I think he has a valid case, and I think that he could end up suing the residence or the company that owns the residence that he lives in, the apartments that he lives in, to get something out of it. I need some kind of compensation. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that if I were Josh, I would probably look at getting a lawyer involved in this situation, but that's just me.
I wanted to address was the Zasha situation. You know, she got a text from one of Nat's friends that she showed, and you know, she was really upset about it. And like, here's the thing, I can't reprimand nobody. I need y'all to understand, we are all adults here.
Facts.
If I try to reprimand or control or turn up on anybody over any little text or anything that was said or whatever the case may be, like, bro, I would be fighting the entire world, like, legitimately. Right. And I tried to do that. I'll try to control situations. And, you know, I would have went and been like, nah, you can't do that. Yo, tell X, Y, and Z to make sure that this doesn't happen. And yeah, okay, now make sure you, when that happens, don't respond like that. You can't be putting that out, you know what I mean? Like, you know how much energy that takes?
Right.
Understand that every single person that you watch in our family, we're grown-ass men, grown-ass women, 30, 27, 28, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't high school. There's also a lot that happens behind the scenes that you guys don't know about.
That seems to be the running thread.
You have to understand, like, there's a lot of conversations that happen that you don't know about.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
Situations that have happened that you don't know about. There are things that are for the internet and there are things that aren't. I know for me personally, whenever I like to talk about personal things, that is the reason I decided to be so open about the breakup, was because when I talk about personal things, I try to frame it, at least try to frame it in a way where people like you guys watching can learn something from it, or maybe it can help you in some type of way. Trust me, there's plenty of when it comes to drama, there's plenty of shit that I could have done, I could post that would get views.
Oh,
that
I'm
would
sure.
get a lot of views.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just, who's that gonna help, bro? Like, I ain't gonna help nobody.
And he's a father. He has to be mindful of that because, and I, this is the thing. He's a father, and he has to be mindful of what he does, what he posts affects his children. Because even if they can't tell what's going on now, the internet is forever. They'll be able to tell. They'll be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? And I think I wish that Zasha would be more mindful of that, because even though Isaiah has tried to maintain a relationship with like Natalie and Jacina, I do think that it's going to continue to get harder because see, he's old enough to see everything that's going on, and of course he's going to side with his mama, and you know that is just going to cause an unnecessary rift, in my opinion, an unnecessary rift between him and, you know, his aunts, Natalie and Jacina. So I pray and hope for the best for all of them. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, you know, I don't know if too much damage has been done for them to come back from it, you know, in the sense of building friendships again. But at least I hope that they are able to get to a place of civility, and a space where they can be cordial to each other, and even, you know, celebrate like the baby's birthdays together and be in the same space, and then not be weird, instead of having like 2 different birthday parties and 2 different Christmases and 2, you know, well, I mean, Christmas is one thing because they got different houses, but you know, like as far as birthdays and stuff like that, I feel like, come on, man, for the baby's sake, we should all be able to get y'all adults, come on, man, everybody should be able to get in the room and celebrate these kids. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff, like he said, that's been going on behind the scenes and behind closed doors that you don't get to see. And so it's really hard to draw conclusions just based on what we're getting. But yeah, to me, the part that sucks is the relationships, specifically with Isaiah and Harmony and Cairo, how their relationships with their aunts are really going to be affected. You know what I'm saying? That sucks, man. As an aunt speaking, as an aunt,
you know
that
what I mean?
sucks.
But that ain't gonna help nobody. So my whole point is this: like, we all grown. Everybody knows. You know, me and Zasha, we're in a good place. Me and my sisters are in a good place. Everybody knows that they can contact me, and I have talked to everybody, of course, whenever they need to, whenever they want to. But when it comes to having a hand in every pot and controlling and being a puppeteer, saying, nah, you can do that, but you can't do that, and this is okay, and this is acceptable, it's like, I can't do that. I'm dealing with a lot of things myself. You know, there was a time where I hadn't had huge breakup type arguments about how Zasha treats my sisters, or how I have cut my family off, my actual blood family off, because of how and what they've done or what they've said to Zasha. My blood. Like, I've tried to keep things together, and I've tried to.
You can't control those people's choices. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And sometimes you gotta accept that and let people live their journey. I got love for everybody, but sometimes you just, like I said, you tell them there's that cliff right there, and they're gonna run off of it anyway.
And that's the best you can do.
Yeah, because they're gonna hit that. They're gonna run off anyway. They're gonna run off anyway. You can tell them it's a cliff right there, but you know, that's all you can do is warn people. You can't, you know, make their choices for them. Shout out to Josh. You know, I hope that he's able to, you know, recover everything. And I hope that, you know, his living situation improves. And I hope for peace and, like I said, civility for everybody involved in this situation. I just, you know, at least for the sake of the babies, you know, y'all are adults, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel, but for the sake of the children, you know, keep this shit offline. That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, that's my take on the situation. Solicit Nation, if you guys enjoyed this reaction as much as I did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Don't be afraid to share. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload. And if you've been here before, then you already know I gotta hit y'all with the deuces.
People are crazy. People are crazy. People are crazy.